Hello, people. I'm Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We are watching THAR on Netflix. If you guys are seeing this on YouTube, you will see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us, uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page, youtube.com, what the hell, patreon.com/Jaby KOAY, or become a member of our YouTube memberships so you can watch the whole film with us without the cuts, without the interruptions, but you will need your own copy of the film on Netflix. You'll need your own Netflix subscription, is what I should say. So you can open up the movie in an adjacent window to our reaction, and it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet. If you're watching this on Patreon already or on YouTube memberships, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. This whole intro is such a mess.
Professional YouTuber.
Moving along, nothing to see here. Moving forward, here we go. Just forge ahead, slow and steady.
Uh-oh. Oh no!
Jeez.
I thought that he had just heard the shot. I didn't realize that he was the one getting shot. Ruh-roh. Oh, it feels like a western, eh? With the music.
I think that's the idea, ACHARA KIRK.
Well, it's working. What? To steal an earring? Ooh!
Sucks for that dude.
I'm well into that bison, though. It's super cute.
I do like how this is shot.
Yeah. Like, aesthetically, it's very pleasing.
बबीता कटे
मंदिर गई आती हूँ उसी
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Jesus. What the hell?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay, lady. Oh, damn. Oh, girlfriend. I don't know, man. Well, that's a way to start the movie, isn't it?
Hey.
Oh, who's this handsome stranger? What are you doing?
हाँ भाई क्या चाहे
शहर में काम है पढ़ा लिखा आदमी चाहिए
This is really shot like a western.
आपने पन्ना ने शहर में काम किया है और पढ़ना लिखना भी जाना है और अभी गांव से बाहर है
वो घर है
The cast really interesting looking, like, supporting characters too, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just really adding to the feel.
The atmosphere.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
काम है पन्ना से शहर में काम है अच्छे पैसे मिलेंगे
अब 5-6 दिन में आ जाना चाहिए फसल भी तो काटनी है
What's he spotting?
If she's married or not? But she likes him, right? She's giving him the eyes.
Well, you got nothing but time on your hands, so all you can do is gossip.
Oh, gosh. This is the guy, right? Kid. That kid was really chill about it. What's he got? Something in his chest.
Looks like an axe.
Yeah, or like a pick or something.
हुकम ये मिला है पतलून में
ये हत्यानी शैतानी है बुरे पोस्टर टांगे आने वाली पिक्चर का जल्द आ रहा है आपके थार में पहली बार 70 पर्दे पर बवंडर
That's a little meta, isn't it?
Yep. Indubitably.
सब ठीक
दो चाय बना दे
आज ही 2 चाय बना कर
Oh, hey. Had a scene together.
और इनको कचौड़ियां खिला दे जी हुकम
I'm sure they'll be in a lot of scenes together in this movie.
Hey, the trailer didn't show that.
हुकम कोई नया नया लगता है
मालूम कर कौन है
यहाँ की दूरी रखते हो
Not chatty.
He says what needs to be said. And gets
Yeah.
out.
He's just like, nope. You're not getting anything from me. I know how to play this game. Oh, it's a pretty happening place, eh?
They kept it under wraps. It doesn't say what it was shot on. Given that this is a Netflix movie, I'm guessing it was shot like on Red or something like that. Netflix has a list of cameras that
They prefer.
they approve. Like you have to shoot with their list of cameras, one of their cameras. And the Red is like the go-to camera. So I would imagine in post, the director really just wanted that sort of
filmy
look, that
Yeah.
filmic texture, grainy look. And so they went with a filter that he liked.
डकैतो तस्करो जो भी हो मारो सबको खत्म करो ये केस गुड बॉय टाइगर तू क्यों नहीं जाता डकैतों को पकड़ने के लिए ऐसे तो बोझ के ले आ उनको मुंह में है टाइगर चल
It's ruthless.
snobby too.
Well, he just wants his promotion.
Yeah.
रहेगा तो तू कुत्ता ही
Oh, little cutie.
The show, The Wire, dives into that sort of philosophy and dynamic a lot.
Of what?
Cops are just like trying not to have a problem so they can keep ascending the ranks.
Oh, a torture chamber?
It just looks like a holding cell he's trying to build.
आज तार आ गयो 1-2 दिन में आ जैसी
You couldn't read that?
No, I was looking at the subtitles.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that gave us some clarity, because initially it seemed like that was her husband that she was talking about. Fatima.
Yeah, it is her husband.
No, isn't it the other lady's husband?
No, it's her husband.
Who's the other lady's husband?
Someone else. I'm pretty sure that Pana is her husband, but we'll see.
All right, maybe I misread something.
तो बॉर्डर से आता और मुनावो होके जाता ये तो सुना होगा ना
नहीं हमने नहीं सुना हुकुम
नहीं सुना तो सुन लो ये धंधे वाले लोग ऐसे ही हलाल करते हैं अपने गद्दारों का ये सुआ को मारा नहीं चेतावनी है तीनों साथियों के लिए
धन्ना कलकत्ता में हुकुम 2-4 दिन बाद आ जाएगा
और मुनावो से बाहर जाओ तो इतला करके जाना
No. What are you gonna do? I mean, he really shouldn't be coming into her house when she's a woman by herself. I mean, that's got everybody talking, and I'm sure that guy just told her husband, and he's about to go off.
I wonder why they decided to master this in 16:9 instead of 235 or 239.
Perhaps because they knew it was going straight to Netflix. I don't know if it got like a theatrical run.
I don't know, but the way it's shot, it feels like 239 would have been great for this movie.
I don't disagree.
मेरा सामान है ऊपर साथ में लेना है तुम चलो मेरे साथ
You're being paid to work, not
2
play
मिनट बैठ जाओ
cards. What's the significance? Are they carrion birds? Do they come for the dead people? Oh, I had a feeling. I thought that was some foreshadowing. So maybe there's a goal because the first guy he killed was related to these two. And then now he's got these two, right? Maybe it's all on purpose.
कवर
अंदर लेट गया
तो कुंभकर्ण खुद का बोझ उठा ले वही बहुत अरे हमारा कवर सा कहीं अंदर से
I mean, I think
He's the one who
it's
cut off
him.
the guy's ear at the
I
beginning?
think it's him, yeah.
भाई तो जीप है तो बहुत बच्चे थे मैं कह रहा था फोर्स लेने की कोई जरूरत है नहीं हम दोनों ही बहुत हैं इनके लिए सावधान हो जाओ बैंड चो
Is this a good idea, you guys?
Is that kid gonna be okay?
I don't know. I mean,
ये राइफल कान खुजाने के लिए नहीं है। माफी करो।
oh, he died real quick. Oh, okay. Watch where you're going, though.
Wow, that was practical.
Wow, yeah. Guy. What about the kid? Is he okay? Okay, phew. Uh-oh. He sees you.
दरोगा, तूने मेरा बहुत नुकसान किया है। तुझे जल्दी जला के मारूंगा। तू मेरे नुकसान का असल होगा और तेरा बेटा उसका सूद। असल या सूद में से जो भी पहले हाथ लगा, वो जाएगा बही खाते में।
सामान मान दो।
क्यों? Okay, I'm glad he's taking it seriously.
तुम दोनों गाने हो जा रहे हो। दीदी के पास।
RJD 326 मोटरसाइकिल का नंबर।
Wow, he's
Smart
sharp.
kid.
वो मोटरसाइकिल वाला पकड़ने को तैयार हो गया।
He's just sleeping while the guy's getting tortured.
Yeah.
अभी कहाँ? अभी कहाँ निकाल?
What's the significance of the watch, I wonder?
Christine gave it to him.
Yeah, right?
Christine Palmer.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Oh.
It's okay, they're
damn.
not showing it.
Still.
Ah! No, they did show it, okay? Oh, you guys are in big trouble.
You said there was a torture chamber earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you called it.
What is he getting from this? Oh, okay, he's coming for you.
He left. Right? Oh, he's there. Okay.
It's your turn. What surprises do we have in store for you?
फिर इसको क्यों मारा?
नहीं मारा को। झूठ बोल रहा है। झूठ बोल रहा है।
को अपने नहीं मारा। नहीं हमारे किसी आदमी ने मारा। ये तो किसी राक्षस का काम लगता है।
Ah, so I told you it's like two stories that are gonna intersect, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's gonna make it worse.
It's probably gonna hurt like hell.
लेकिन पता नहीं मुझे क्यों लगता है ये पिक्चर गब्बर के बारे में नहीं है।
तो किसके बारे में?
हो सकता है ये सब कुछ ठाकुर ने किया हो या फिर जय और वीरू और क्या पता बसंती।
Why, do you feel like it's a little bit of hand-holding for the audience?
Yeah, it's just a bit meta.
Yeah.
आज दाल बाटी बनाएंगे था के लिए खीर डाल दूं
I can't tell if it's just vigilante justice or something else.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was that too, or if there's some sort of
He's obsessed with that
backstory.
necklace.
Yeah. Maybe it used to belong to his family or something like that. Or he's just looking at her boobs.
No, he's looking at the necklace.
Yeah, I think so.
दिल्ली कब गए?
जी 2 दिन हो गए
लौटेंगे कब?
हफ्ते भर में लौटाएंगे।
Oh. Why did he volunteer to come down?
15 मेरे काम से दिल्ली की।
जे किराएदार है वो ऊपर वाले कमरे में रहता है छोड़ दो मैं दे दूंगी मेहमान कभी बर्तन ना धो
सिगरेट है
Why would he?
Yeah, so I'm like, that was a deliberate choice.
क्या नाम है तुम्हारा? सिद्धार्थ। बिना बताए दिल्ली निकल गए और हम लाल मांस खाते रहे बैठ चोर।
हुकुम लाल मांस से गाली मत कर दो भैरव बाबू का प्रसाद है वो
Don't insult the food.
हम तो कागज में हमको तो लगा लो छोड़ दे भाई
Oh, no.
जमीन
The ring. You could have just taken it off, you know that? Are they trophies?
We don't know anything yet. We don't know exactly.
Yeah, I know.
what's
There's so many questions. I'm digging. I'm asking the questions because they're coming up. But
Which one's Panna?
the one that is Fatima's husband.
Why would the dude think of Panna when he's with his woman? Because he's thinking about his adventure all the time?
Or like he's just thinking about his friends. At first I thought she was saying that he was gay, but then I was like, nah, it's just because they're always up to trouble together, I guess. And so even though he's having sex with his wife, he's thinking about like, oh, why did they leave me? What happened?
गोरी ने की लगाई है धना वैसा जो सिद्धार्थ जी है वे आके काम से ही दिल्ली गए
अच्छा अच्छा
वो उन्होंने ऊपर वालों कमरों आने किराए पे दे रखे हुए
पन्ना ने
हाँ
He doesn't buy it. He's like, I know my friend.
मने पन्ना सा और कवर सा पाचा कजी आ रहा दिल्ली
तुम्हारा इंतजार कर रहे हैं अभी उधर ही जा रहा हूँ मेरा कुछ सामान निकल रहा है आओगे मेरे साथ
धन्ना क्या किराया ले रहा है आपसे कमरे का 500 अरे 400 रुपए मेरे घर में कमरा ले लेते
What is the significance
That's what
of
I
the-
was about to
yeah.
ask. Like, clearly it's signifying something. Oh, okay.
ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस सिद्धार्थ कुमार
That doesn't even look like him.
Yeah.
डेंजर इलाका है कुछ भी हो सकता है
What are you writing down? The
थोड़ी देर के लिए उठ जाओ बिस्तर झाड़ देती हूँ
Uh-oh. Oh, he's getting forward. Hi there. Hello. Oh, she's a good girl. I think they're gonna get together though.
She's making eyes at him like for the past
Yeah.
several days, and suddenly, oh, what are you doing? I didn't.
Stop it, I'm a lady.
I did not invite you in for this.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is it like a rat on a tummy situation? Yep, it's a rat on a tummy situation. Ugh. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, they all have rats. Are you gonna successfully get the rat out? No. Oh, okay, good job, good job. Oh, oh. What's he gonna do?
हमारे बच्चे ना हो सके
I was wondering if any of them would break free at some point.
Sure.
Well, like it felt more tender, and the
Yeah.
other one was just like raw. Oh, Oh, watch out, dude. Dude, you're screwed. Who's there? The kid. Oh, damn. Okay, what are you gonna do? How far to the village? Oh gosh, it's right there, isn't it? You're screwed. You're buggered. No. Okay. Although... Oopsie.
That kid's dead.
Yeah. I guess that solves the conundrum of like, is he a child killer? Because so far, he's only tortured and killed...
Grown-ups.
Yeah, grown-ups, but people who are, dubious and who are probably bad people, right? But if he ended up having to kill a child, I think as audience, we'd be like, yeah, we can't really get on board with you anymore.
I guess in that kind of area, the smoke wouldn't draw attention to itself.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty desolate out there.
ये वही लड़का ना जिसने सुआ को लटकते हुए देखा था
हाँ हुकुम
गांव वाले भी गुस्सा थे पुलिस कुछ कर नहीं रही
Are they going to be able to see like 2 different sets of footprints?
Footprints, like you said.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Duck down, dude. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh, it's that guy.
Oh, you didn't know it was him?
No.
You thought it was,
I thought it was Harsh.
You thought it was Harshvardhan?
Yeah. Or Siddharth.
No, I knew it wasn't Siddharth. I don't know why that guy's there with a sniper rifle in the desert, but I knew it wasn't Siddharth.
Oh. Well, it seemed out of character for him. But I was like, oh, maybe he's getting scared now. Because I feel like he's probably got some motive.
Yeah.
Aside from I'm just a psycho that enjoys torturing people, but like there's probably a backstory there that we don't know yet. Oh. Oh, what? She's all like, hey. Do you think she's giving him the hey, what's up eyes?
Perhaps.
Or more of the I see you.
काम खत्म.
कहाँ?
वापस.
अभी चलूँगी तक कैसा?
Why is your door open?
Because it's that sort of village. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
A word is gonna fly fast. It's curious to me that he didn't just leave the kid.
Evidence.
Yeah, but the kid could have easily, like the shoe was there, he could have slipped and fallen.
Well, yeah.
सुबह भाई हर्षवर्धन ने जमीन खरीदी ये कोई 9-10 महीना पहले पटी पन्ना और कुंवर से छुपा अफीम की खेती कर रहा
I don't remember what that note is.
No. They stole from him? Is that what it is?
अरे सुआ दरवाजा खोल मात्र चौक आ गया कितना टाइम लगा था मात्र चौक अरे आना
Now we're finally gonna get the backstory.
Yeah. Is that his house, presumably?
Yeah.
I can't imagine that, like, you would... They had to... Yeah, I'm thinking they had to kill someone very close to him for him to torture them like that. You're not just gonna torture people because they stole your shit. You know, shit's replaceable. Oh, judgy auntie stairs.
Mutilated.
Wow. Oh, he just left it there for him. I see she's wearing the necklace.
That little girl looks like something out of Mad Max.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's how we knew.
Yeah.
There's the watch. Mm.
Oh,
Jesus.
dang, everybody's getting taken out. How many bullets? You got some refills? What was that? A distraction?
बोल से तू ये कहाँ से लेके आया था? पता नहीं किसने क्या किया?
He's gonna get him. Okay.
I don't know how he's walking. You ever have a really sore calf muscle after calf day, after leg day?
Yeah, you're not walking.
Yeah. It's really hard to walk. And that's just if you're sore from an exercise. There's no way he's going to be moving that fast.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, Inspector?
तेरे परिवार के साथ जो कुछ हुआ है सब पता चला.
Oh, she did it. Oh, so the boy's not dead?
We saved him.
Damn, I wonder how long they had to get everybody to lay there for, or if they just cleverly stitched it together.
बैठ जाओ, छोड़ देता हूँ.
So she didn't go to jail?
I mean, I guess it could kind of be maybe self-defense, though not really. I don't know. I guess you could say it was self-defense. He killed her husband.
So as you can see, we're not sitting in front of the television in the living room. We are sitting at the main stage where we normally do our reactions. And in the interest of full transparency, it's been a couple of days since we watched the movie. I think it's actually a more interesting way to conduct this because it tells you what has stayed with you over the last couple of days. What has a lasting impact on your psyche, on your just experience with the movie. And I think that, you know, we don't typically get to do that with these things. My initial feeling when the movie ended, as I recall, was that was a well-made movie.
Yes.
I did really, really enjoy the acting. I just wish that the structure of the story was better. I think that the premise is quite interesting. And like, who doesn't love a revenge tale? You know, I think that it gives me like The Crow vibes to a certain degree. If you've never seen The Crow, you've never seen The Crow?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's definitely going on the list. It has a similar premise to The Crow. Insofar as what, I can't, it's my, oh, well, you guys have watched the reaction, so I forgot that this is like a total spoiler situation. As far as Harshvardhan's character goes, it's like The Crow. As uncomfortable as that premise is, for me, I appreciate it and I think it's bold and interesting, right? It's really, really cool to see Anil Kapoor and Harshvardhan Kapoor act opposite of each other. Obviously, I love Fatima Shaikh. I always appreciate her acting. And across the board, I thought the cast was actually really, really good.
Yeah.
The acting from everybody made everything feel real.
Well, not only that, not only just the main cast, but I thought all of the kind of extras and the supporting cast, everybody felt really lived in. And so you really did feel like you were kind of a fly on the wall in that village or in that place that they were at.
Sure.
Yeah.
So this is written and directed by Singh Chowdary. And I like his eye. I think that he was really trying to go for that sort of old Western feel. And I say old Western in reference to like American Western films or even Italian Western films, you know. Just like Western films from like the 60s and 70s that we used to see a lot of, and we don't really get them anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that was clearly a strong reference.
I think there was a filter applied to the whole thing that sort of gave it a filmic look, because I think it was shot digitally, but IMDb refuses to tell us what the exact specs were.
Thanks, IMDb.
Yeah, but it's, I mean, if they withheld the information, they withheld it. Anyway. Anwar Kashyap also contributed to the dialogue in this film, which, looking at it as a foreigner, I thought that it was actually pretty good. Again, like, all of it was solid, and I enjoyed the aesthetic of it overall. I just thought that the story, like, around the revelation point of who Siddharth Kumar is, aka Harshvardhan Kapoor, when that was revealed who he is and what he's about, that's when I felt like the movie really dragged.
Well, this is my thing with the movie, right? Like you said, I enjoyed the whole premise of it. I liked the way that it was shot. I liked the acting. Aesthetically, it was very pleasing. And I enjoyed the thriller vibe and, you know, all of the surprises and stuff that was coming from it. The thing that bothered me, actually, was that I felt that there was a little bit too much hand-holding for the audience. Almost as if the filmmakers didn't trust the audience to be able to follow along and come to their own conclusions of like, oh shit, I bet it's Siddharth, and I bet he's not actually a bad guy. You know what I mean? But they had to have that monologue, that voiceover with Anil Kapoor's character, you know, being very meta, like we pointed out in the movie, and going like, maybe they're not really a bad guy after all, or something like that. And it's like, I didn't feel like that was entirely necessary.
Yeah. Some of the violence in the film was pretty hard-hitting. I appreciated it not shying away from violence in a very Anurag Kashyap kind of way. I thought that was cool. The only thing is the grape scene. You know, it's like...
Oh, yeah.
I get wildly uncomfortable with that stuff. And I was actually appreciating the movie and the editing when it inferred it.
Yes.
And then moved on. But then it came back to it. I'm like, fucking, do we have to go through this? I got kind of mad at the movie because there's a scene where Siddharth's wife comes into the room, sees all of the burglars, and she looks at them and it cuts away. It's like, that is actually more than adequate. I can infer the rest of what happens from there. I get it. Like, we know, seeing what he did to them, we know exactly what happened in that room.
Right.
And there's a news article just before then that kind of explains it. We know everything. But then the movie goes back and shows us and shows us and shows us, and I'm like, I fucking get it. Like, it's just horrible, and it's making me so upset I don't ever want to watch this again. Like,
but I think, you know, in some regards, that can actually be quite powerful because it isn't something that is supposed to make you feel comfortable. It's forcing you to deal with the reality of what happened to his wife, and it's making you as the viewer like sit through it. I mean, I haven't watched some of these films, but I think there was a French film.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're talking about.
And they do that scene in real time, and it's supposed to be incredibly uncomfortable because this is not a comfortable thing.
I don't go to my movies for that shit. It's that simple. Like, I just don't go to my movies for that. I don't want to see that. I just don't want to see it. Like, I get that that makes me immature, or it makes me, I don't know. There's all kinds of negative words you can assign to me for having that reaction to it. And perhaps the director is like, good, I'm glad you had that reaction. I'm like, oh, fuck off. So, you know.
Wow.
I'm just, okay, calm down, ACHARA. I'm just joking. But like, what I'm saying is, for me personally, I think that inferring it is way more powerful than pushing it down my throat, than shoving it in my face. And I get that Singh Chowdary has a point to what he's doing. It's like, perhaps he doesn't get to do this otherwise. Like, if he was having to go by the Indian board of whatever, the censorship board, like, he wouldn't get to do that. He's telling his story as honestly as he can, his way. And I respect that. But I have to say, like, that level of exposure to that is just not for me. I don't need it. Like, anytime that happens in a film, I'm like, okay, well, I'm done with that. I'm never watching this again. Like, you get one viewing out of me as opposed to multiple viewings, because I don't like that feeling. It's gross, you know?
Sure. And I mean, perhaps this is, you know, an experiment in trying to get this sort of art house story, this art house movie exposed to more of an Indian audience, right? Because it doesn't really feel like a lot of the typical fare that we
Not
get.
at all.
Yeah,
No.
which is commendable in its own right to just try and do something different.
Talking about the acting a little bit, I you know, Anil Kapoor I always enjoy, generally speaking. I mean, I can't think of an instance where I didn't enjoy him.
Yeah.
But I thought that, you know, our three main guys, Anil Kapoor, Harshvardhan, and Fatima, I think all three of them did a very, very good job of feeling lived in these roles. And there's a lot of people who get, like, flack for being these Bollywood kids, you know, Harshvardhan Kapoor in particular.
Star kids,
Star kids, you know. And I think that Harshvardhan Kapoor made some very strong choices in this film and did a very good job here with being this dude who is in a lot of pain and is just like bearing that down because he's got a goal.
Yeah.
And I think that him, I don't know if he's applying like a Ryan Gosling technique or something, but like there's sort of this emptiness to him that is deliberate. there's like this, he doesn't answer all the questions. He's just very single-minded, and you can see that about him.
Yeah, and the character that he created was interesting because he was very mysterious.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're kind of like, wait, I don't know, is he the bad guy? Is he not the bad guy?
Right.
Why am I on board with this guy trying to torture these people? I'm very confused about my feelings right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did a really great job with just kind of playing somewhere in the middle there and making us, the audience, question our feelings throughout the film.
Kind of like in a Fahad Fasil sort of way. I think he's doing a lot with his eyes.
Yeah.
He's not saying much in the film throughout most of the movie, but you know there's something going on all the time, and that's interesting to watch.
Yeah.
I'm watching Anil Kapoor, try to dismantle all these clues and decrypt it and like put it back together and figure out where all of this is headed. I thought that was pretty cool. It did seem a little bit silly to me in the third act when you hear these gunshots going off, because like there's this side-by-side happening of like the dacoits fighting with Anil Kapoor or Inspector Sureka Singh, right?
Yeah.
That's happening at the same time that Siddharth is revealing to Chetna who her husband is.
Yeah.
And nobody hears the gunshots down below. Like there's a lot of gunfire happening, and that's not distracting them at all. It just seemed a little bit odd. Somehow, Anil Kapoor heard the gunshots from the castle, but the castle couldn't hear the gunshots down below. That just seemed odd. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was thinking about it while I was watching it because, he drew him up there, right?
Right.
I thought they did a fantastic job of acting opposite of each other. I really wanted to see more scenes with them together, and I got it. Ever since watching AK versus AK, I'm like, I want to see them acting together again. Like, I want to see, but I get fascinated by that kind of stuff. Like, I want to see Tiger Shroff and Jackie Shroff act opposite of each other again.
Yeah.
In a film that actually is tonality probably closer to this, like just a more serious thing as opposed to what Tiger Shroff and Jackie Shroff did together before. I enjoy seeing that for some reason, and I thought that did a fantastic job of with their what few scenes they had.
Yeah.
And so Fatima, she has had a wide variety of roles that we've seen her in. Mm-hmm. And each time it's like, totally buy her as that person. Like, totally buy her as that. Like, I bought her as the warrior in the Thugs of Hindustan, even though that movie wasn't, everybody's favorite. And then here, like, I buy her as this woman who's just like, I get afraid to describe her because you describe her.
Well, yeah, she's a woman in an unhappy marriage who just feels very unloved and is looking for a little bit of, love and excitement in her life.
Yeah.
That's how I took it.
Yeah. Okay. That's a very good way to put it. Thank you.
Yeah. And also that she was abused? Is that what you were trying to not say?
The characters surrounding her were very disrespectful to her.
Yeah.
And so I thought that she did a very good job of being the person in that circumstance, reacting to all of this and just trying to find her way.
Yeah.
It's not exactly like a negative role, but it's not like what we're seeing Kangana Ranaut do.
Right. It's not your typical like empowered female.
Okay, there you go.
She's not empowered at all, really.
Exactly.
She's at the whim of her husband, of her culture, of her village.
Exactly.
And in the end, she makes a choice.
Yeah.
She makes a choice to leave because she wants a better opportunity for herself, only to find out that the man she left with is murdering her husband. Oh, poor girl. Yeah.
Yeah, so she has it tough. It seems like there's a positive silver lining at the end of it all, and that was nice.
She has a baby.
She has a baby, and
yeah,
she's got that to look forward to.
Yeah, there were some things in the script that I was like, oh, I can kind of see where this is gonna go. And in some regards, I felt like the whole parallel with the dacoit story and what was going on with Siddharth torturing the people.
Yeah.
I thought in some ways that was kind of convenient because, it's like, oh, this is how we're gonna like intertwine the two stories together and get them in the same place at the same time. And I think we pointed this out as well when we were watching the film. Like at certain points, it was just like, how is this why is there two different stories? But it worked out in the end.
Yeah, overall, I thought it was a well-made movie. I thought Raj Singh Chowdhury did a very good job with what he set out to do. There was just two things that really bothered me. Two things that no one can change my mind on.
Yeah.
Which is, I felt like the middle part just sagged hard. It's like after we found out who Siddharth was, it just like became a lot of samey. It felt like 30, 40 minutes.
It probably wasn't. It's a short film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a shorter movie.
Well, it's not like a short film, but like, not as long as other Indian films we've seen.
It just felt repetitious at a certain point for some odd reason. And then that scene, like, I think that it's very powerful when you can infer something and still communicate the idea. The Seabiscuit is a perfect example where at the beginning of the movie, you have the scene where this kid is driving a car, and he's a kid, right? The next scene after that, you see Jeff Bridges, who's his dad, holding him, and he's dead. It's like, you got it. You didn't need to see him crash the car and the car tumble down the hill and all this shit. You cut to and you get it.
So you're saying that it probably felt a little self-indulgent to you?
No, I know why he did it. Raj Singh Chowdhury had a point to what he was doing, and I get it. It's not self-indulgent. He was deliberately showing it to you because it's ugly and you're supposed to be exposed to this ugliness. I just don't like it. And so I don't feel like I need that. I feel like I'm gonna get it without that. I get where he's coming from and why he did it. I just don't like it.
Right, like, and then that's more of like a you thing than it is like a critique across the board. It's just a personal preference. Like, I prefer not to see scenes like that in my movies. And if I was making a movie, I would not include scenes like that.
Yeah, it's just where he and I would disagree.
Right.
But like, if I'm his producer, right, on this movie, I'm gonna support that because that's the story he wants to tell.
Yeah.
But if the script is given to me, that's the first thing to go. Like, I don't want that in my movie. That's not the kind of story I want to tell. It's not the kind of story I want to see. It's not entertaining. Like, you can still communicate effectively something awful without showing it to the audience and shoving it down their throat.
Sure.
If that makes any sense.
But talking about entertaining, I will say that I was thoroughly entertained by the movie. I enjoyed the thriller aspects of it, and I was like, yeah, that was an interesting ride. I was gonna say fun, but I don't think that's the appropriate word, but definitely interesting. It's not like a fun romp movie.
Right. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hit that subscribe button, please, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.